Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, this is a Santa hat and a stocking, both purchased at Dollar Tree. And then I purchased this Deco Mesh at Michael's, and I believe it's the 6-inch. And last week it was on sale, half off, so hopefully you can catch it on sale or maybe use a 40% off coupon. And then I also purchased some pipe cleaners at Dollar Tree. And what you'll first want to do is take the little garland off of your Santa hat, and you might want to save it for another craft project. And these are plastic frames, so you have to kind of be careful with them. But just take your garland off and set it aside. And I'm sorry if you hear my dogs every once in a while. I apologize. They want to stay around close to me. But this is a real simple DIY, and you'll see in the end it really makes a difference. It really turns something that, it cost $1 to purchase into something that's really pretty. Okay, so I just took this garland and I put it in a Ziploc bag to save for another project. And then my daughter, she took the garland off of the stocking for me. Okay, and I'm doing the top of the hat in the gold mesh, and I'm going to use the silver for the bottom of the hat. And like I said, I picked up this big roll at Michael's over the weekend, and it will last to do the hat and the stocking. And I picked up some gold pipe cleaners, and if you can find like the silver ones, when you're using the silver mesh, it will look much prettier. But all I had was the gold, so I just went with the gold. But you'll just slide your pipe cleaner through the plastic frame and take a little piece of the Deco Mesh and twist it to the back of the frame to secure it. And then you're just going to take the hat and you're just going to take the 6-inch mesh and just wrap it around it and wrap it around it, keeping it as tight as you can to the frame. And I had to do this 3 times total because when I held it up I could just see the red frame behind it, so I went ahead and wrapped it a 3rd time. But all you're going to see right now is me wrapping it twice. It gets easier to wrap actually when you're on the 2nd and 3rd time around. So you can get it tighter for some reason when you're doing it then. And you'll just secure it with another pipe cleaner to the back. And I just used the same pipe cleaner actually that I did when I first secured it to the hat frame. Okay, so there it is. And like I said, that's only 2 times around. After I did the cuff in silver, I went ahead and wrapped it a 3rd time. And same thing, you're just going to take a little piece, take your pipe cleaner and secure it to your hat frame. And then this is a little bit different steps for this. It's kind of like when you do the wreaths. You're going to form a little loop, try to keep the outer edges, the raw edges, turned inward. And you're just going to kind of make a loop or a puff in your hand, maybe about 3.5 inches or so. And then you're just going to, I secured it, I believe I'm using the middle, the next to the bottom wire on the Santa hat to secure it. And then when I went back through to do the 2nd row, I used the top one closest to the gold mesh. So you're just going to make your loops and secure them with your pipe cleaner to your frame. And just kind of bunch them together so that you can cover up your hat frame. And if you don't like the size of your loop, just start again until you get it like you want it. And then in the end, you can always go back and fold your pipe cleaners down so that no one sees them. But you're just going to go all the way across. Same process, making the loops. And then you're going to go back across one more time to make it full. Okay, and I decided to tie a bow for the top of the Santa hat. And so what you're going to want to do is let out a little tail, and you're going to make your first loop about 4.5 inches and just go back and forth, keeping it pinched tightly in your left hand. When you get it the size you want, you'll let out a tail and cut your tail, and you'll need to have some stem wire ready. All I had with me was some pipe cleaners, but I recommend using the stem wire because you can take the stem wire and you can thread it easily through the gold mesh and thread it through the mesh and then tie it to the back of the the Santa hat. So like I said, I only had a pipe cleaner, so it was a little more challenging for me because I had to go back. But if you have the stem wire, then just thread it through and give it a few twists on the back and you're all set. on the stocking, you're going to do the same thing as how you started your Santa hat. Just get you a pipe cleaner and tie it off to the back and start wrapping your stocking as tight as you can. And actually the stocking was easier for me to wrap than the Santa hat. So just keep going around it and until you get it where that it's like you want it, or where you can't see the frame in the background. So just keep it tight. And actually, like I said, it was easier for me to wrap than it was the Santa hat. But if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the box below and I will try to answer them. Like I said, this is important right here to keep tight because that's going to make your shape of your stocking. So keep it really tight in this area. And these turn out really pretty. My mom really thought they were pretty, so she wanted one for herself. I usually just make these to give to my neighbors and to my family and friends. Okay, so here it is, and I would recommend tying it off to the back with wire, and then I did wrap a gold pipe cleaner around it just to make it stay tighter, and you couldn't see the pipe cleaner since the mesh is gold. So that's just a little tip to make it stay in place. Okay, and same steps for the cuff of the stocking. We're just going to make, and I actually made the loops a little bit bigger on the stocking than I did on the Santa hat. So I'm going to say 4.5 inches. I didn't actually measure, but I'm just guessing about 4.5 inches or so. Just whatever you think looks best for your stocking. And like I said, I wish I'd have had the silver pipe cleaners. It would have looked a lot prettier. But the gold's okay. And then in the end, you're going to want to take a pipe cleaner or a string so that you can hang them up on your door. But you just go ahead and make your loops. Try to make them about the same size. And for the stocking, you're going to do 3 rows of the silver. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. I appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you.